Okay, today I'm going to play with the Cricut pens and see if they fit inside the Brother Scan and Cut pen holder. I saw these on HSN during craft day and said, "Oh, I want to try these." So here they are, and the colors are really pretty. And I absolutely love the tips. I have a bunch of markers. I've used the markers, but I love these tips to this pen. So let's see if they fit. So what we're going to do is slide this into the holder, and it fits inside, so it's not too fat, which is a good thing. And I lay my holder down. I see a lot of people hold it up, but I'm just not that coordinated to hold it, keep the pen at the right spot, and then lift this little gray thing. So I like to lay it down and lock it in place, and it's a little too thin. So yeah, it just slides around. It won't lock in place. Alright, so now I could go get tape and wrap tape around, or I can come up with this idea. I have these erasers my son got at the Dollar Tree, a whole bunch of them. He won't miss these. And what I'm going to do is cut the tip off. And now I have this little ring. So I can slide this on the pen. Look at that. Fits pretty good. And not a hard modification, not a permanent modification. You know, because I want to be able to get the caps back on these pens. Oh, now it's too big. It doesn't fit this way. Let me think. It's got to fit. Maybe that was too... No, it's not fitting. Alright, let me take the rubber off. Whoops, flew it. Okay, I have a better idea. Put the pen in like you're supposed to. Okay, you tighten it up, and you can see that it just slides right out. But we loosen it back up. What we can do is slide the rubber thing on in this end while it's out. And you're not going to believe this. Watch. It fits right in there. Okay, now we can put it back in the pen holder. Hold it. Tighten it up. It's not gonna go anywhere. Look at that fit. And it's something easy that slides right on, slides right off. You can get the pen cap back on. No permanent issues. So now let me just put it back in the pen holder in the Scan and Cut and load our mat. And I already loaded a bunch of fonts I did on my computer over to it, the Scan and Cut, so we should be ready to go. All you have to do is load the mat. I don't need to scan because there's not that much and I'm using a whole piece of paper, so just come up here to your Scan and Cut, and select draw. This is all you have to do. Come back down to the paper. That's what we're gonna be more interested in. And I'm just going to do the fonts that I loaded in. And here we go. And you really can't get in there because of the shadow it's making, but some of the fonts came out really nice. Some of them, you know, because there is a double line, they have the white gap between the letters. And some of it's not too bad that way. You know, it depends on what you're going for. But this is really zoomed in for you to take a good look at how the pen is working. There's no blobs at the start or at the end, which is nice. And when I saw that gel pen do that, I was like, no, I'm not going to use gel pens. But I really, since I invested the money into the pen holder, I want to be able to use it, and I was hoping to be able to use it with Sharpies, but that didn't work out well because Sharpies will not fit. So you can see how that leaves a little white gap. Like I said, some of the lettering with the white gap in it actually added character to it, so I kind of liked it. And I have couple more here I wanted to show you. The next one after this is called 3D Sketch, which I really didn't like when it first started writing out, but now that I keep looking at it, it might be something fun to be able to use, you know, later or for kids or something to play around with, something different. I'm sure if you made it bigger, it might even look better than being tight. Because if you make these letters bigger, you're going to have a bigger gap. You're going to have, you know, or a smaller gap, you know. So it's all playing in the size. These are probably about 4 inches long that I'm working on, and probably maybe a ½ inch tall, give or take. So if you made them smaller, you might have better, you know, coverage. If you make them bigger, you're going to have more open spaces. But I kind of, the Spirograph that came out, it's a couple down, sorry. It kind of looks pretty good, so we'll just sit back and let these finish up, and I'll come back after. Alrighty, now that it's all done drawing out the letters, as you can see, let me unload the mat, and here we go. You can see the lettering. You can see the little gaps in between. It's not that bad. Like I said, if you find a better font, you make it bigger, make it smaller, you'll have less of the gaps. The last two fonts weren't too bad. There's the stars are from Seaside, and the little spirograph on the bottom is from Cemetery or something like that. They're all from DaFont, but I really like the last two. There's your 3D sketch, and you can see that it does have a couple dots where, I'm sorry, let me zoom in see if you can see it. Sorry, can't. But I noticed you can see the in the A and R and stuff, there's dots where it starts. But I didn't see them with my eyes. I saw it through the camera lens. I'm sure if I look hard enough they're there, but I'm 50. My eyes don't see that. And I don't think anybody else is going to complain either. But there you go. So remove the pen, and you can't pull it back. You have to push the pen out. Remember that, because of the stopper that's in there. And so just pop it out. That's the tip, or the brother pen holder. And see, you can't pull it back, you have to push it forward. There's a little eraser piece, which worked wonders. And all you have to do is slide that right off. Sorry, it's off camera, but slide that right off so you can put the pen cap back on and use your next color. Pretty easy to do, and I'm pretty pleased with it. That's Very Berry, and I really love all their colors. And it's from Cricut, using your Brother Scan and Cut pen holder, making these. So I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I hope you'll subscribe because I plan on doing a lot more. Don't forget your erasers from the Dollar Tree. Cut so you'll have the ring. And since they're pretty cheap, again, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe.